Imagine a path where every step you take transforms into an opportunity for enrichment. In 6 months, it is possible to change your financial life in surprising ways. How? The answer lies in a strategy that may seem simple but requires focus and determination. As you move forward, each action connects to a result, creating a cycle of growth that can lead to success. Think about how many times you have felt stuck, unsure of how to break free from poverty. Now, visualize yourself breaking those chains and taking control of your destiny. The first step is crucial, and many people overlook it. Have you ever stopped to consider what it truly means to build wealth? It's not just about money, but about mindset, discipline, and strategy. What if you could turn your ideas into concrete actions? In the meantime, you might be wondering, what habits make a difference? What decisions should be made now? Get ready to discover the power of each choice. Time is passing, and every second counts. Now is the time to act and transform your reality. The path to lasting wealth begins here. Before you start, write in the comments, "I am focused on creating lasting wealth." This will greatly assist you in the correct mentalization and in achieving your goals. Personal financial assessment. Understanding your current financial situation is the first step toward making better decisions. This involves taking a clear look at your income, expenses, debts, and assets. Often, people don't have an accurate idea of how much they earn and spend, which can lead to surprises at the end of the month. Making a detailed list of all income sources and all expenses is essential. This way, you can visualize where your money is being allocated. Additionally, it's important to keep track of your debts. Knowing how much you owe and to whom is crucial for planning repayments and avoiding rising interest rates. A good practice is to list debts in order of priority, starting with those that have the highest interest rates. This allows you to focus on paying them off first, easing your financial burden over time. Finally, conduct an inventory of your assets. This includes everything you own that has value, such as real estate, vehicles, and investments. Having a clear understanding of your net worth helps you gauge your overall financial health. This assessment can be a bit challenging, but it is a necessary step toward more effective financial planning. Setting financial goals, defining clear and attainable goals, is essential for anyone looking to build wealth. Start by thinking about what you want to achieve financially, whether it's saving a specific amount, buying a home, or investing in a business. Having well-defined goals provides direction and motivates you to stay focused. It's beneficial to write down these goals and review them periodically. Goals should be specific and realistic. For example, instead of simply stating, "I want to save money," you could define it as, "I want to save $10,000 in 2 years." This makes the objective more tangible and easier to measure. Additionally, it's important to set a timeline for each goal, as this helps create a sense of urgency and discipline. Keep in mind that goals can change over time. As your life and priorities evolve, it's natural for your financial aspirations to shift as well. Therefore, take time to reevaluate your goals and adjust them as necessary. This ensures you are always moving toward what truly matters to you. Lastly, share your goals with friends or family. Having someone to hold you accountable can be a great motivator. Moreover, you may receive tips and support along the way, which can be essential in challenging times. Budgeting and expense control. Creating a budget may seem like a complicated task, but it is essential for effective personal finance management. The first step is to gather all information about your income and expenses. This includes not only fixed costs like rent and utility bills, but also variable expenses like food and entertainment. With all this information at hand, it becomes easier to see where your money is going. A good practice is to categorize your spending. This helps identify areas where you can cut back or reduce expenses. For example, if you notice you're spending a lot on dining out, you might decide to cook more at home and allocate that money towards savings or investments. Additionally, prioritizing savings should be one of the main goals of your budget. Set aside a portion of your monthly income for this purpose. Another tip is to review your budget regularly. Sometimes expenses change or new opportunities arise. If you don't keep track, you might lose control of the situation. Setting aside time at the end of each month to analyze your spending and adjust your budget helps keep everything in order. It also brings more awareness to your financial habits. Furthermore, it's beneficial to use personal finance apps. They can make it easier to track expenses and allow you to have a clear overview of your finances. With these tools, you can create alerts for excessive spending and receive tips on how to save more. Technology can be a great ally in this process. Finally, remember that the goal of budgeting is not to limit your life, but to ensure you have control over your finances. With proper planning, it's possible to live well while saving for future objectives. Discipline is key for the budget to work effectively. Creating an emergency fund, establishing an emergency fund is one of the most important steps to ensuring financial security. This fund serves as a safety net for unforeseen expenses, such as medical bills or unexpected repairs. The idea is to have a reserved amount that can be accessed quickly, thus avoiding the use of credit or the accumulation of debt. When creating this fund, a good goal is to accumulate the equivalent of 3 to 6 months of basic expenses. This may seem challenging, but you can start with small amounts. For instance, if you manage to save 10% of your monthly income, you will see that amount grow over time. The important thing is to be consistent and disciplined. Keep this fund in a separate account, preferably in an investment that offers liquidity, meaning you can easily access it when needed. This makes it easier to visualize how much you have saved and helps avoid the temptation to use that money for other expenses. Separation helps preserve the purpose of the fund. Another strategy is to periodically review the amount you are saving. As your financial situation improves or your expenses change, you can adjust the amount you plan to accumulate. Importance of flexibility in maintaining your emergency fund. This flexibility is crucial for keeping your emergency fund relevant in your life. Lastly, remember that unexpected events happen, and having an emergency fund brings peace of mind. You will feel more secure when facing unforeseen situations, allowing you to make calmer and more informed decisions without the pressure of debt or excessive financial worries. Smart investing. When it comes to investing, the first step is to understand that there is no single magic formula. Each person has their own financial goals and risk tolerance. Therefore, it's essential to research different investment options. You might feel more comfortable investing in stocks, while others may prefer real estate or investment funds. The important thing is that each choice aligns with what you want to achieve in the long term. In addition to knowing where to invest, it's crucial to understand how each type of investment works. For example, stocks can offer high returns but also come with higher risks. Real estate tends to provide more stable appreciation but requires ongoing management. Investment funds can be a good option for those who want to diversify without having to manage everything directly. This way, you can choose what best fits your profile. Another tip is to keep an eye on the market. This may seem complicated, but it isn't. There are many online resources, such as blogs and videos, that simplify this monitoring process. Additionally, many investment platforms offer tools to help track your performance. Staying informed can help you make more strategic and informed decisions. A smart strategy is to diversify your investments. This means not putting all your money in one place. By diversifying, you reduce risks and increase your chances of achieving a positive return. For instance, you could invest in stocks from different companies while also allocating part of your capital to real estate or a fixed income fund. Finally, remember that investing is a long-term process. Don't expect immediate results. Building wealth takes time and patience. By staying focused on your goals and continuing to learn about the market, you can make investments that truly pay off. Continuous financial education. Financial education is not something you learn once and then forget. In fact, it's an ongoing process. The world of finance is always changing, with new opportunities and strategies emerging all the time. Therefore, it's vital that you seek knowledge regularly. This can be done through books, online courses, podcasts, or even by talking to people who have experience in the field. One effective way to educate yourself financially is to establish a reading habit. There are many authors and experts who write about personal finance and investing. Creating a list of books you'd like to read can be a good starting point. By better understanding concepts like compound interest, inflation, and asset allocation, you'll be more prepared to make decisions that impact your financial life. Additionally, participating in discussion groups or online communities can be very helpful. In these spaces, you can share experiences, ask questions, and learn from the mistakes and successes of others. Many people have gone through similar situations and can offer valuable insights that you might not find on your own. Practice is equally important. Putting into action what you've learned is essential for solidifying your knowledge. For example, if you've read about the importance of having an emergency fund, start implementing that into your financial routine. Budgeting, saving, and investing should be part of your daily life. The more you practice, the more confidence you will gain. Lastly, remember that financial education also involves self-awareness. Evaluate your attitudes towards money and how they affect your decisions. By understanding your own beliefs and financial behaviors, you can adapt them to reach your goals. Thus, financial education becomes not just a tool but a pathway to a safer and more prosperous future. Now that you know the step-by-step process to build solid wealth in just 6 months, it's time to put into practice everything you've learned. Remember, the first step is always the hardest, but every small action counts. How about starting today? Make a list of your financial goals and jot down what you can do from now on to achieve them. And if you encounter obstacles, don't get discouraged. The journey to wealth is full of challenges, but each one is an opportunity to learn and grow. Ask yourself, what can I do differently? How can I turn this difficulty into an advantage? These questions are crucial for your evolution. Imagine where you could be in 6 months if you follow these strategies with determination. Are you ready for this transformation? Share your experiences in the comments and inspire others to pursue their goals as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss the valuable tips coming up. Together, let's build a prosperous future. What will you do today to change your story?